Famo, what's going down, man? You know what it is, Boogie Balboa. I'm out here just chilling. I'm getting ready to go in the office, but I want to share a story with you real quick. There was this young lady, right? And she just was complaining. She was going through some serious mess, and so she thought she would go see her dad because she wanted to just vent to somebody, right? So she went and she saw her dad. She was like, "Dad, I am done. Dad, I am over it all." I mean, it seemed like once I get through one issue, another issue just pop up. I mean, it seemed like there's just never any peace. There's never anything that'll stop from being bad in my life. I'm so tired of everything just kind of going wrong. Pop, help me, man. And she was upset. I mean, crying and just crazy, right? So the dad, who was a chef, he went and he grabbed 3 pots and he filled them up with water and he put them on the stove to boil. And he's standing there and he's just looking at her and she's like, "Well, say something." And he's just smiling at her, just telling her, "I love you. I love you." And she was so upset because she was like, "My dad is not helping me. He doesn't understand the fact that when I go through something, I mean, it seemed like just when I'm getting ready to get through, it's another problem and another issue waiting for me right on the other side." And so the water starts to boil. And the dad goes and he grabs potatoes, right? And he puts them in one pot. And then he goes and he grabs a bunch of eggs and he puts them in the other pot. And then he grabs these coffee beans, right? And he puts them in the other pot. And he's going to wait about 20 minutes for these to start boiling. And then he goes and he grabs these bowls and he sets them down in front of her. And he puts the potatoes in one bowl. And then he goes ahead and he puts the eggs in another bowl. And then he goes ahead and he grabs the coffee beans, right? And he goes ahead and he pours the liquid into an actual coffee mug, right? And he sets it right there in front of her. And he tells her, "What do you see?" She goes, "I don't know. I see potatoes, I see eggs, I see coffee, but what does this have to do with my issues? Pop, I'm going through something. Dad, I'm dealing with some really bad things. It seems like my life is never on point, and you sit here making potatoes, eggs, and coffee. I don't need that in my life. I need you to give me some direction. I need you to help me." And the dad just smiles at her, and he says, "I need you to tell me what you see." She's like, "I don't know. I see potatoes, I see eggs, and I call." He says, "Look deeper." He said, "Grab the potato." She grabbed the potato and it was soft and mushy and she drops it back in a bowl. He says, "Now grab an egg." And she grabs an egg and she cracks it and she peels it off, a hard-boiled egg. She throws it back in there. He says, "Sip the coffee." And she sipped the coffee and it was invigorating. And it was good, and the aroma of it actually just made her so happy and feel better. The dad said, "You see, here's the issue, and here's what you see. You see the potatoes are hard and they're coarse, and they don't really have a lot of play, but when you put them into boiling water, they become soft and mushy. And what you see is this egg as fragile as possible with liquid inside. But the moment that you drop it into the boiling water, okay, it becomes hard. Okay, and then he says you put these coffee beans into this boiling water. He says, and you drink it." He goes, "Now, the coffee is the only thing that's unique because the coffee actually transformed the boiling water into something invigorating and pleasuring." He said, "You see, you can be a potato and you can get put into the adversity of the boiling water and you can get soft and mushy and not worth much, or you can be an egg that's fragile with liquid on the inside but put into the adversity of the boiling water and you can become hard and cold, or you can change the adversity altogether into something invigorating and amazing as a cup of coffee. It's up to you, daughter. It's up to you." He looked at her and he says, "I just want to know, which one are you?" And so that's for today. That's for today. As you step into your office and things aren't going the way that they're supposed to be, or as you're worried about certain things in your marriage, my question is are you a potato? Are you an egg? Or are you coffee? How will you react to the adversity of the boiling water? Yo, y'all have a wonderful Thursday, man. Let's make it count today. All right, I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Peace.